What's going on, guys? This is Zach,
And Andrew.
and we're here. We're going to do a more detailed review of episode 1 of season 4 of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Breakdown of everything that went on the other night was just our initial thoughts and reactions of the episode, which I'll put a link to that video in the description. But other than that, we'll start off talking about just the episode and breaking it down. So,
Yes,
yeah, what do you got to say?
yeah, I mean, the episode starts, someone's, leaving. Someone's, there's these guys in a truck, and they're speeding off somewhere. Cutscene with Chloe Bennett getting dressed.
Yeah.
Wow. She is... There is a God, if anyone ever doubted.
Easy on the eyes, man. Easy
watch
on the
this
eyes.
episode. No, just see her.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they keep going. And I was watching it again, and you can see a Watch Dogs mask real quick, so you know who they are.
Yeah. I was gonna say that those. I think one of the guys in the episode was from season 3, were the Watch Dogs, like the leader, I guess, the Watch Dogs. I think he was in this episode. It looked like him. It might have not been him, but it looked like him.
Yeah. And so as they're going, one of the tires blows, their engine blows, and then, it's so ominous, some lights blow up, and these guys got heavy firepower.
Yeah. They got RPGs.
Yeah, RPG. And of course, Quake comes, and she's trying to take them down, but someone else is going to come instead.
Yep.
And yeah, we talked about this in our initial reaction. This is one of the parts that was just amazing when they fire the RPG, and then it slow-mo flips, and then lights on fire.
Yeah.
And then just keeps going.
Yeah, that was just awesome. And I never read the comic of Robbie Reyes. But I've researched him and everything and looked him up. But what I heard after we made that video, I was watching some other videos, and that scene where the guys, they shoot the RPG out at him is like panel for panel, I guess, the first issue of Ghost Rider with Robbie Reyes, and that's and that's how it was just saying, it was just paying homage to the comic where
that's great,
where it's like panel for panel shot of him. They shoot the RPG, the car flips, catches on fire, and he just keeps driving and rams into the car.
That's the way you got to do it.
Yeah, I thought that was a cool detail that I didn't know.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then so Chloe, so Quake, Daisy Johnson, she's seeing this all happen. That line of gasoline was in flames, so she can't get. I mean, she could get through it, but she's just seeing all this happen.
Yeah.
Guy gets dragged behind a car, and then there's the one where the blood just splatters on the car.
Yeah.
You don't see what happens, but we were saying that welcome to 10 p.m.
Yeah. I mean, something bad. It was. You wouldn't want to see that.
Yeah.
It was
10 p.m. and we said 10 p.m. now. You can show almost anything.
Yeah.
So she gets a glimpse of him.
Yeah.
And is like, what? And she sees some weird stuff.
She's probably just more shocked than anything. It's like, there's a guy with his head on fire. What is going on?
Yeah.
So, yeah. I would just be shocked. Like, what am I seeing here?
Yeah.
She might have thought it was another Inhuman,
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, but once she fights him, we'll talk about that. He's definitely not.
Yeah, no. And
so then
and the showrunners have come out, and I've still seen people saying, "Oh, I'm gonna be pissed if he turns out to be Inhuman," and showrunners have come out and said and confirmed that no, he's not. Which is
okay, good.
Which is they're doing magical. The magical side of the universe.
Yeah.
Which is a lead in to Doctor Strange, which makes perfect sense,
Yeah, it's all coming together because it's going to help explain Doctor Strange. So that's cool.
Yeah, and they've also said this is like the tie-in with the show with the leading into the movie is going to be like a real big payoff once we get there.
So not necessary for everyone to see, but it makes it cooler.
Yeah.
Connection.
Yeah. Just a subtle hint.
Yeah, then we see Coulson and Mac playing. I don't know what game that is. Some board game.
Yeah.
May training her new squad,
mm-hmm.
and this is where they get the call.
Yeah.
Right. To go see. Oh, they're getting called back in.
Yeah.
And it was May that called them in because it was Quake because they're like, they want her to go. Because it's a kill order, right? On her?
Well, all the cops saw her at the scene. So they automatically thought she's the one who caused all that damage because she had been going around and, like they said, robbing banks and doing all other kinds of stuff like that. So they said,
and she's been following Ghost Rider, so she could be there too. So like, he gets away and people see her.
Yeah.
They could put two and two together eventually.
Yeah.
So this is kind of your introduction to like, they're doing this off the record because there's a super chain of command, which we'll talk about. Like throughout the episode, it's really evident things have changed because of what happened in Winter Soldier to make sure that never happened again.
Yeah.
Which makes total sense why they do that.
Yeah.
The new director, which we didn't see, but we'll see him soon.
Yeah, he'll be on the show. I've seen articles and things like that saying he'll be on the show.
Yeah. And then we get this guy in the hospital. One guy survived. When the rider burns you, he burns your soul, and then he dies on the floor.
Yeah, that was a cool scene. He's just bleeding from his chest. I don't know if that was just from an injury or if it was actually from the rider burning him. You know what I mean? Yeah,
maybe that's where the soul's located.
Yeah.
And she's obviously a little freaked out.
Yeah.
She blows the wall open and does her flying thing. So cool.
Well, yeah, and also she closes the door, and then
with her
and
powers.
All those cops or security guards or whatever they are, they're trying to get in there, and all of a sudden they see her in there, and she busts a window out and jumps out and flies away. So they think it's her, kind of adding.
Oh, for sure.
Kind of adding to
to what people think she's actually doing.
Yeah, she's just going around killing everybody.
Yeah. And then we get Simmons in virtual reality.
Yeah.
I forgot even why she's doing that, but
yeah, we'll probably learn more about that.
But this part really, with their conversation, you get even more of the feeling of how things have changed so much.
Mm-hmm.
As far as like the hierarchy.
Yeah, because Coulson and Mac and whoever is on the plane or Zephyr 1, they've been gone for 6 weeks.
Yeah, then you get.
But I mean, we don't. That's just 6 weeks from that point, and apparently the show. I mean, they go in real time, so it's been 6 months since no, I think they said it was 6 months. Like some article or something said it's 6 months after. I know it hasn't been 6 months since the end of the show or into season 3. I don't think. Yeah,
they don't go in real time with Marvel Universe because Guardians of the Galaxy was in like 2014.
Yeah.
But so they're like on their own timeline.
Yeah, but they've been gone for like 6 weeks, and they're like a lot of stuff has changed since y'all been gone. And they walk in. And whoever that laboratory assistant or whoever that guy is, he's like y'all can't be in here or something. He's like, he don't even know who they are.
Yeah.
And Simmons walks in. They have more right to be in here than you do.
We started this back all up.
Yeah.
Coulson gets his awesome new hand.
Oh man.
Would come in handy later.
Yeah. I like how he gives it a high five.
Yeah.
I thought that was. I LOL'd on that part. You know, it was pretty funny.
Yeah, I forgot that part. That part's funny.
Yeah.
Then we see the Ghost Rider. He's interrogating. Interrogating a guy he brought with him, trying to find something. And I love it shows him like using his keys.
Yeah. That's his little.
Just flicking his keys a little bit.
It's his signature move, I guess.
Yeah.
That's probably something from the comics too, you know. I haven't read it, so.
And they bring in Yo-Yo.
Yeah.
He obviously wants Mac, but they're going to get together eventually.
Yeah, yeah.
They have to.
Yeah.
She wants it bad.
Most definitely.
But after this, she is going to talk to... Oh, this is when, and then Fitz goes to Dr. Oh, what's his name?
Well, I want to bring up, you mentioned Yo-Yo, something that just came to me. They were talking about earlier about the Sokovia Accords. With Mac and Coulson were talking when they were on the plane. And then they come back, and she's on the plane, or she's at the base, or wherever they're at. And they're talking about that she had signed the Accords, which I thought was interesting.
Yeah.
So, I guess would be, I don't know who, I'm guessing Daisy didn't sign them, obviously, because she's running around rogue.
Oh, yeah.
But I would just like to know who all has signed them, other than, you know, like the main Avengers, the ones that signed them.
Oh, very, very true, because we know who did it in the Avengers.
Yeah. And
but we don't know who did it in this show.
Yeah. We don't know who else is running around, who may have signed them, who didn't sign them. I mean, that'd be...
I can tell you who did it. Frank Castle.
Oh, yeah. Well,
Matt Murdock.
I can tell you right now, I'm probably 100% sure they haven't, because a lot of people don't know who they are. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're not in the public spotlight. Like, well, S.H.I.E.L.D.'s not really either. Cause, you know,
now they are.
But yeah, I would say they are now, because Talbot was working with them. And
yeah.
So.
They've been reinstituted.
Yeah, yeah.
But it's all under Sokovia Accords.
Yeah, yeah. Because they have a new director, and they're kind of...
Because Coulson has to be dead. He's dead.
Yeah. That makes sense that you said that. Now I think about it.
Yeah, that's why there's a new director.
Yeah, yeah.
So we get Fitz at Dr. Whatever's office or house, chilling out with him.
Yeah, they're going to watch a soccer game.
And then there's some naked chick standing in the room. So he freaks out, of course.
Yeah. So
I would too.
What's going on here?
We knew exactly what that was.
Yeah, yeah.
The life model decoy.
Decoys. Yep.
And of course, one of the first things Simmons brings up is...
Fitz.
Dude, Ultron. Yeah. Are you kidding?
Yeah. Like, because he's thinking it's another AI.
Yeah, just meddling with that at all.
Yeah.
So we said it before, and like, this will definitely come back to bite them. You know, they wouldn't just have it to have it.
Yeah. I think it'll either come back to bite them, or it will have a big payoff where...
To help them?
Yeah, like they said, or like the LMD said, I'm like a shield. I was made to be like a shield.
That was cool.
Yeah.
And the thing is, they have 22 episodes, so it's definitely going to do some bad.
Yeah, I'm sure there'll be some hiccups in the plan.
Yeah, and also, like, anytime you give a robot command to protect you, it can always interpret that, like, a very different way. Yeah. I know in, like, Fallout 4, there's a command for robots, like, in one of the stories, the quests.
Yeah.
To protect, like, its owner. And it processed that is, like, putting the human out of its misery.
Yeah.
Because that was helping it the most.
And that's kind of like Ultron's thinking too.
Oh yeah.
Humans are majority, I guess, for the majority bad and do harm to themselves. So we should,
in the environment.
We should wipe them out to make a better place.
For sure. That's definitely in the same train of thought.
Kill humans to protect
themselves.
Them from humans. Yeah,
Yeah, so they talk about that. Keep it from Simmons. Not a good idea.
Yeah.
Because of the hierarchy as well.
Yep.
Because she has to take a lie detector test.
Yeah.
Which comes back to bite her again when she finds out that Coulson and Mac went after Daisy.
Yeah. When they were ordered not to.
Yeah. And Yo-Yo did sign the Accords, what you said, but she's still talking to Daisy. So it's one of those things like a Tony Stark. He signed it, but when it comes down to it,
yeah,
they're going to do what's right.
Yeah, when it hits the fan, they're going to be there to help out.
So Daisy goes investigating, and she's like, "Oh, I got to get the car."
Yeah.
Because you're not going to find a guy with a flaming head walking around. Everyone will know where he is.
Yeah.
But I thought it was cool. You see Mac and Coulson investigating something, and you see that Ghost Rider is there. Robbie Reyes is there as some kind of tow man or something, which is cool.
He was talking to that guy earlier, trying to interrogate him, talking about a buyer of something.
Yeah.
And he goes there, and he said there's no buyer when he comes back. And he just hops in his car. And
this is when Coulson looks through it, and there's just with his hand, his hand, and
the X-ray.
It is bloody on the inside.
Yeah.
Yeah. So and then he gets there, and then when he gets back, he's like, buyer wasn't there, and then runs him over, which was sick.
Yeah. For a fact. And like you were saying, Ghost Rider, he seems like the Frank Castle type character on the show.
Yeah, for sure. And I think Jed Whedon kind of hinted at maybe that. I think it was him.
Yeah.
Like them fighting each other or something. So I guess maybe they would fight at first until they understand each other, just like how Daisy and Ghost Rider fight, but by the end of the episode, I think she's realized that he's not a bad person.
Yeah, but she still knows that he's crazy. And
I don't think she thinks he's crazy
or something. Like she's trying. Because you saw the promo for next week.
Yeah.
And she's talking to him, and she's like, and he says, "I sold my soul," or you want to try to cure me or whatever he says. And he's like, "I sold my soul." And she was like, to the
and so
devil.
I thought that was interesting because I thought he was just going to be possessed in this incarnation of him, but he is. It sounds like he made a deal for whatever power he got.
Yeah, something I didn't mention on the other video, but I wanted to mention on this one was it's not confirmed obviously, but people were saying that the actor Gabriel, I can't remember what his last name is, but
Luna.
Yeah, that he kind of hinted at Mephisto. Maybe being on the show in some way.
He almost implied that he would be in the universe.
Yeah, maybe not on the show, but he's somewhere. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe that could even be the connection with Doctor Strange.
Yeah, exactly.
And he's a very devilish type figure.
Yeah.
So then we get Mac and Coulson. They're finding the buyer, and I thought the object which was being transported was super weird. It kind of reminded me of Enchantress from from Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
Just kind of that ghostly figure in the background, and that in itself is very magical and mystical, just like how they're introducing all this into the MCU. And I think they've done a great job so far of doing that.
Yeah. Most definitely.
And then they all kill each other. But by the end of this, May is affected by this.
Yeah,
so we'll see.
Because she was standing there, then you see that figure kind of walk past her.
Yeah.
And then she kind of looks around, and like, well, just kind of shakes it off. But yeah.
Yeah, but she knows something's wrong, and that will come back.
Yeah.
And then we get Daisy checking out the junkyard or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Freaking best part of the episode, man.
And then we get the fight, and then, man, he puts that thing on her. And I loved when she's like, "What gives you the right?"
Yeah.
To kill, and he tells them who those people really are.
Yeah. You killed a police officer, and he had blood on his hands, and a teacher or something. He was a pedophile.
And then by the end, and he says, "I'm not the one who makes the decision.
Yeah,
makes the choice, or decides who dies."
Yeah.
And then when he transforms, oh man.
Yeah.
So cool. It was like partially. It really did seem like a morphing.
Or like just to see how his like skin melted off of his face.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just like, and like I said, another bit, he wasn't. I mean, he kind of like groaned and kind of like, you know, obviously it wasn't didn't feel good.
Yeah.
But he wasn't, you know, like Nicolas Cage. He was like always in agony, and screaming. I was like, that's a little too much for me.
Hey, if I was Nicolas Cage, I'd probably be in a lot of agony too.
Because if you watch the old cartoons, like with Ghost Rider, he just like transforms like it's nothing. You know what I mean? He's just riding his bike, and all of a sudden his head's on fire, and it's a skull.
You need some pain.
Yeah, he just kind of looks over to the side and is like, he kind of grimaces a little bit, and then all the skin and flesh and everything's melting off, and it's just a skull and flaming. It was awesome.
And he just punches her to the ground.
Yeah.
And I mean, like
his strength, because before he transformed, you know, Daisy was kind of handling her own and kind of, you know, beating him down. She has
so many fighting skills now. She's really trained.
Because and she was beating him down pretty good, and when he transformed, he just gets up, grabs that bumper off of that car, and just like lights it on fire. She uses her powers to shoot it out of his hand, and he just punches her straight to the ground like it was nothing.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, you could see his strength had just gone up tremendously.
And I love how the Ghost Rider doesn't talk.
Yeah.
It makes it much more powerful that way.
But I'm pretty sure he'll say something.
Yeah, but like I don't want him to say much.
No, he's got to say. Like I was seeing some people were saying, he's got to be, maybe run across somebody who's innocent, you know, and looks at him and just says innocent, or you're innocent. You know what I mean?
I don't know. Well, I think that'd be kind of cheesy if he just said that.
Well, apparently that's what like a lot of the Ghost Riders would say, you know, from the books. He would point at him.
But he didn't say innocent to him, to her. I mean.
Yeah, no. Yeah. So we'll see. I don't know.
But the fact that she has all that baggage from definitely last season, probably feels guilty about Lincoln's death.
Yeah.
We talked about that, and that's why she wanted to die right there. She didn't care anymore.
Yeah.
And then we get him just walking away.
Yeah, he hops in the car, takes off.
Yeah, and then the very end, we see she's like spying on him or whatever, and sees him and his brother, who's in a wheelchair.
Yeah.
And realizes, like, I mean, this isn't like a serial killer. He kills bad people, and he has a brother.
Yeah.
Who looks like he takes care of.
Yeah, he's not a bad dude.
Yeah.
It's just not. It's not him who. It's kind of like the Hulk in a way, you know.
Yeah.
Where it's, I mean, Bruce Banner doesn't do all that destruction. It's the Hulk. It's like, Robbie's not doing that. It's Ghost Rider
making a decision.
Whatever the spirit is. You know what I'm saying?
He lets it take control, and it chooses.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get you. So I think it'll be interesting going forward.
Yeah.
That whole angle.
Yeah, I just want more Ghost Rider, like you said the other day, because it was just awesome. And like me and another guy one of my friends, we were talking on Facebook the other day about it, and he mentioned that it was like watching a completely different show.
Yeah.
Compared to the first 3 seasons, and I was like, yeah, you're right. I mean, it was.
Yeah.
I mean, if it's S.H.I.E.L.D., you know that you're watching Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., but just compared to from season 1 to 3 to season 4, it's a completely different show.
Oh yeah, totally more closer to Netflix, which is just for everyone.
It was like I was watching Daredevil or Jessica Jones on ABC.
Yeah, I'm a fan of that.
Yeah, I mean, those 2 shows are freaking great.
Yeah. Well, that's all I got.
Yeah, that's pretty much everything I got too. So, stay tuned for us at Marvel Nerds. We'll have more videos next week. Probably another 2 videos on episode 2. And please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and we'll catch y'all in the next video. See you.
Peace.